Concerning me, peeps, what's up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion and the MMA expert, and Paul F. Villarreal joining there by phone. Wow, what a fight there. UFC 137, so much to react to. Let's just start right now with the main event. Nick Diaz versus BJ Penn. I told you guys this was going to be an awesome fight. It was an awesome fight. I also told you that it was close, and in my personal opinion, it was close. First of all personal opinion only, not alleged facts, not casting aspersions. There's so much to talk about now. We'll do a separate video on what BJ said there and the whole, if he's retiring thing, all that type of stuff. And I also want to do a separate video on, what Diaz was talking and GSP and all that. That's a different deal. Let's just deal right here with the fight and reaction to it. Look. There's so much to say here. I would say this. On the one hand, props to Nick Diaz for winning. He went in there and did what he needed to do. And it was a gutsy performance by both fighters. Additionally, for me and my scoring, I thought, frankly, that it was probably a draw or maybe one round to Diaz. I thought that BJ had the harder shots. I thought that BJ had the more damaging shots, other than, when BJ basically got tired in the second round. Let me put it another way. But at this, well, hold on. At the same time, I think, honestly, and I'm sure some of the, Nick Diaz fans are going to be upset at me now, I think Nick Diaz also got exposed in this fight. I don't think BJ Penn should be fighting at 170. And I don't think, in my personal opinion, I'm the only person that believes that. I think he's better at 155. So you really have, in my personal opinion, a real 155-pounder fighting a welterweight. And look what he did to him. I don't know who Nick Diaz would fight after this in terms of the same level or a step up in competition right now, currently, that he could beat in the UFC. Could he beat Koscheck in my personal opinion? No. Could he beat Fitch in my personal opinion? No. Could he beat GSP in my personal opinion? Absolutely not. So, what happens from here? I think that he might be destined for a Jake Shields kind of trajectory in the UFC. That's my personal opinion. It's all my personal opinion. Paul, what's your take on this fight, and what's your take on what I said there?
John, I had the scoring the same that you did. I was leaning between a 29-29 draw or a 29-28 Diaz close victory. It all depended, in my opinion, on the third round, which I was leaning between 10-10 and 10-9 for Diaz. I agree with you. I give Nick Diaz full credit for getting the victory in this fight, but I came away less excited about what he's going to be able to do in the UFC. So I pretty much echo your sentiments. I agree that he's going to have a tough time, I think, competing with some of the 170s in the UFC, and it's going to be interesting to see where he goes from here.
Yeah, exactly. And so, but what do you think about the fight there? I mean, it was so close. It was back and forth. Do you think that who do you think should have won that fight in your personal opinion? Do you think that BJ had some better moments in there? Do you think that BJ wasn't getting enough credit? What do you guys think about the fight out there? You tell us what's up. I want your comments and reaction. I know the BJ fans are going to come in here and say things. I know that the Nick Diaz and 209 fans are going to come in here and say things. And look, the 209 and the Nick Diaz fans, they get to celebrate tonight. They have the victory. But I want to know about the whole mix of everything right now. BJ, Nick Diaz, GSP, what happens from here, the whole 9 yards. Please subscribe to us above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion and the MMA expert. That is Paul. We are Conservative Media, and we'll see you next time.